21 Celebrity Self-Affirmation Quotes and Adaptions. Hi everyone, welcome to Health Topic, your new channel for health, wellness, and prosperity content. Ever feel the need for reassurance that the singers and movie stars you love are just humans and not exempt from the problems you face every day? Especially in trying times, we cannot help but feel down or succumbing to anxiety, something that celebrities are immune from, right? Everyone is challenged by melancholy once in a while. However, we move forward and learn to deal with our negativity, as we know there is goodness within us and much more to live for. We've listed 21 quotes from celebrities and have adapted those quotes into personal mantras that you can use every day. Celebrities live mostly in the public eye, but are often misunderstood as to what they go through in their private lives, so they too have learned to deal with negativity. Let's hear some quotes that have got them through some down times. Quote number 1. Whenever I feel bad, I use that feeling to motivate me to work harder. I only allow myself one day to feel sorry for myself. When I'm not feeling my best, I ask myself, what are you going to do about it? I use the negativity to fuel the transformation into a better me. Beyoncé. Inspired by Queen Bee, you can now say to yourself, I am able to motivate myself through and past negativity as if it was fuel to push harder. And now for quote number 2. A great figure or physique is nice, but it's self-confidence that makes someone really sexy. Vivica A. Fox. Or in other words, I am highly confident about myself, as I feel great about my look. Quote number 3. Part of my identity is saying no to things I don't want to do. I check in with myself throughout the day and say, do I really want to do this? And if the answer is no, then I don't do it, and you shouldn't either. Lady Gaga. So now you can say to yourself, I am able to say no to anything that is not within my identity. Quote number 4. I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of so they can see it's not the answer. Jim Carrey. The famous funny man wants you to be able to say to yourself, I am humbled to know that my answer lies beyond fame and riches. And now, quote number 5. People don't have to be just one thing. You can grow. I'm in my 30s, and I'm not the same person I was 4 months ago. And I think that's beautiful because of the re-education and the evolution. I love growing. I love learning. And sometimes it's hard when people want you to just be a time capsule of what you were. But it's just my journey, I guess. I can't control anything else. Katy Perry. Now you can hear yourself roar. I am always growing, unbound by time, learning and evolving, and at no one's control but mine. Moving on to quote number 6. You are the one thing in this world, above all other things, that you must never give up on. When I was in middle school, I was struggling with severe anxiety and depression, and the help and support I received from my family and a therapist saved my life. Asking for help is the first step. You are more precious to this world than you'll ever know. Lilly Reinhardt. You may not live in Riverdale, but you can still tell yourself, I am precious to the people close to me, to the ones to come, and to myself. I won't give up to anxiety or depression, as I am precious to many people and myself. Quote number 7. There are many other people that feel the same way that I do, and they all survived. Rowan Blanchard. Now you can meet the world telling yourself, I am able to take on and survive the pressures of today as many others before me. For our 8th quote, no one can tell you who you are except for you. Serena Williams. Now you can serve yourself the affirmation, I am the only one who can tell me who I am. Quote number 9. No matter how many people like you and your work, it doesn't matter if you don't like yourself. Cara Delevigne. Listen to the actress and model's advice and tell yourself, I am able to love myself and my work before I hear the first compliment. Quote number 10. I love my shape because it's mine. At the end of the day, it's not what anyone else thinks about my body, but how I feel about myself. I'm working on it and owning it. Heidi Klum. You don't need to be a supermodel to tell yourself, I am in great shape, I own it, and I love it. Quote number 11. I've been skinnier, and I've been a little bit bigger, and I'm never hard on myself one way or the other. The fact that I'm active, eating well, and taking care of myself is all that matters, not a number. Lea Michele. Take some glee in telling yourself, I am more than a number. I take great care of myself, and that's all that matters. Moving on to quote number 12. When we worry about perfection, our bigger goals are sacrificed. We can't look up, work hard, and kick ass. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't need to be perfect to be valid. Your flaws, your unsuccessful attempts at greatness, or even mediocrity are real. They make you better, and that's beautiful because it's never perfect. Ronda Rousey. Unleash your inner warrior as you say, I am always bettering myself because perfection doesn't exist. Even when I fail achieving greatness, I know it's real, and I better myself, and that's beautiful because it's never perfect. Are these self-affirmations helpful? Stay until the end for more inspirational messages. Our lucky number 13 quote. We are so overly critical of ourselves, with the obsession with perfection, trying to reach a goal that's unrealistic. We should take care of what we have and not take it for granted, because it's our one body. All bodies are beautiful, let's face it. Jennifer Aniston. Treat yourself the way a loving friend would, and say, I am no longer obsessed with perfection because that's unrealistic. I instead take care of what I have and not take it for granted, and that is beautiful. Quote number 14. I remind myself to be kind to myself, and as slightly ridiculous as it may sound, to treat myself in the same gentle way I'd want to treat a daughter of mine. It really helps. Emma Stone. Give yourself an easy A and say, I am able to be kind and treat myself gently as I would treat my own children, as to not be overly hard on myself. For our 15th quote, I keep telling myself that I'm a human being, an imperfect human, who's not made to look like a doll, and that who I am as a person is more important than whether at that moment I have a nice figure. Emma Watson. Let these words cast a spell on you. I am more important than any perfect object, even as an imperfect human. And now quote number 16. I must undertake to love myself and to respect myself as though my very life depends upon self-love and self-respect. Maya Angelou. Tell yourself these wise words from a wise woman. I am capable of respecting and loving myself as if life depended on it. For our 17th quote, when you're different, sometimes you don't see the millions of people who accept you for what you are. All you notice is the person who doesn't. Jodi Picoult. Write these words on your soul. I am different and able to see between the people who accept me and the ones who don't. Quote number 18. Life is very interesting. In the end, some of your greatest pains become your greatest strengths. Drew Barrymore. This Hollywood A-lister wants you to know deep down that I am blessed to learn my greatest strengths from times of pain. Quote number 19. It is interesting to see how often we can't see all the ways in which we are being strong. Lena Dunham. You don't have to be an acclaimed actor and writer to know that I am strong, even when I can't see all the ways in which I am. Here's quote number 20. I refuse to accept other people's ideas of happiness for me, as if there's a one-size-fits-all standard for happiness. Kanye West. Take it easy on yourself and say, I am happy through my own life fulfillment standard and not by other people's ideas. And finally, quote number 21. Your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. Don't let anything stand in the way of the light that shines through this form. Risk being seen in all of your glory. Jim Carrey. Now you can say, I am not invisible to the world, but bright, and I risk being seen in all my glory. You've now heard 21 self-affirmation quotes from celebrities and our adaptations of them. Are there any that you'll use in your day-to-day life? Let us know in the comments. For future content, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We affirm that if you do, you are awesome. Stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you in the next Health Topic video.